So our president finally remembered that on the 15th was Armed Forces Remembrance Day at around 4 p.m. where he dropped a message from an unknown location. Yes, you heard that right. Finally, he remembered the armed forces around 4 p.m. This is something that is usually, celebrated, nationwide with parades and, a lot of activities in Eagle Square. Wonders, right? And now our president is sending his message. I actually sent his message from an unknown location. Let's look at some tweets from some Nigerians. This is from Ife Salako, and he says, President just remember say today na Armed Forces Remembrance Day by 4 p.m. If you no send a whole army, who will be? Ireo. Okay. Now this young man goes ahead to talk about the show put on by the armed forces where we saw videos of them dragging food. Yes, you heard that right. Dragging food, fighting for food in a day that is supposed to be their so-called celebration or remembrance. Wonders, right?
And we are just managing because the team was supposed to give us, they didn't give us. Yes, sir. We went to Brekete family for so many time. They were carried us to pension office. They said we should wait. Buhari will sign it. After Buhari, Tinubu will sign it. Up till now, we didn't get anything.
Welcome back. Now let's look at this particular tweet from David. And he says, what is more disgraceful than the fact that the Nigerian government couldn't afford ordinary food for the country's retired military officers on a historic day like the Armed Forces Remembrance Day? Their scramble or stampede for food clearly indicates that these retired military officers are facing immense hardship and hunger in their homes. They are poor and beggarly. It isn't by choice that they scrambled for the food. It is because government deliberately made the food scarce. It won't cost a thing for government to provide enough food for them. Unfortunately, the Nigerian government breeds corruption and crass incompetence. This government is deliberately cruel. If the so-called government couldn't provide common food for Armed Forces Remembrance Day, how will they provide enough ammunition to support the